different candidates may adopt different approach. Okay, so Trump will have his own approach, and Harris will have her own approach. But their policy will shape the diplomatic relations, in my opinion, the military support for Lebanon, and of course the humanitarian efforts that are needed right now. So how it will impact is not clear, because their foreign policy is not clear. But I think their approach to Hezbollah, for example, will be similar. However, their approach to support the government will differ. It's up to if a candidate wants a bigger government here, so it means bigger aid internationally, or they want the smaller government, it means less money. I think in this statement he recognizes the importance of the Lebanese diaspora. However, how it is interpreted on the ground, we have to wait and see, because when he was president, Lebanon was not at the center of his goals. He had a very vibrant international relation, but he was working with more countries that are economically not reliant on the U.S. So we don't know exactly, but I think it's a good start, because he recognized in this statement, he recognizes the importance of the Lebanese diaspora that is very active in Washington and elsewhere in the United States. They will play a crucial role in the U.S. Presidential elections, that's for sure. However, the Lebanese American community, or the Arab American community, or the Muslim community, Jewish community, all these small ethnic communities will play a crucial role, because the presidential race is too tight. So they might, help in clinching the state for this party or the other party. Some critics argues that her stance is too lenient towards Israel. However, lately she kind of pushed more towards asking the Israelis to double their efforts on the humanitarian issue and on Gaza's issues. However, Israel is still either Harris or Trump is the president. Israel is not a relationship with Israel is not negotiable in a way. It's the way you approach it, but it's not it's not lenient or not. But the region is so volatile right now that she needs to she needs to feel or to say or to put how to say red lines. Mm-hmm. If I so she can feel presidential, because people look at her from an eye that she's a minority on two ends. She's a woman, and she's a colored woman.
Yes.
So some people think that she's not tough enough, and this is what I think she needs to work on her stance towards Israel, like put red lines in a way or in another. Well, the foreign policy in the Middle East is a continuous policy. The president doesn't change the policy, in my opinion. The president manages the policy that is already there, because policies in the United States have the United States interest at the first level. So either Trump or Harris will manage the policy. The way they manage the policy towards the Middle East, I think it's not going to be different. They don't diverge a lot. I think their rhetoric is different, the way they approach it, but in terms of goals, I think it's the same. One event changed the policy in Lebanon, but it wasn't because of Lebanon. It was because, so if we go back in history, we see that the Cedar Revolution was backed by United States and Europe, France, of course. And we thought that there is a presidential policy for Lebanon. It wasn't a presidential policy for Lebanon. It was a two presidents, the United States President George Bush and Jacques Chirac, who decided after having problems working on Iraq to work on another portfolio, which was Lebanon, and they worked together. And the Lebanese also worked from the inside. So to change in Lebanon, you have to have the moon, the stars, and the aligned in the right way. So the United States, because Lebanon is a very small country, right? And as we love to think that it is an impactful country, it's not. However, the Lebanese, again, I always go back to the Lebanese diaspora. The Lebanese diaspora is this very small group of people, but very powerful, because they're vocal, they know how to deal, and they are well seen in their community. So they play a role to push. But when things change in Lebanon, the changes are triggered not because of Lebanon, but because of the whole area, in my opinion.